Hello, and welcome to The Altars. So I've had my my eye on this game for a little while, ever since it came out on Steam. Looks interesting. It's like third-person survival mixed with base building, which sounds pretty cool. Not entirely sure how the gameplay is gonna work exactly. I'll just keep it standard. I'm assuming we go out into the survival thing and get resources for the base, and then we make stuff to help us survive with the base. Opening cutscene. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route, while the sun burns behind the islands. Thomas Transtrumer, the Blue House. The sun burns behind the islands.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
And if you can tell, this is there's going to be some sci-fi stuff going on. Let's see. Nice. Got them weird rocks. Very oily looking water. Okay. Looks pretty dope. Prologue.
That was a tough landing. Dolsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
Like weird glass chunks. It looks pretty good. Weird glass stuff. Like crystallized oil or something like that. Weird stuff going on. That's our parachute, I guess. Right. We have two parachutes? Pretty vibey. Nice atmosphere.
That's an emergency flare from my capsule. I should look out for those.
From my capsule. Shift around. I like these weird hexagonal rocks. They're like a real thing, but then they've got this weird curvature to them. Pretty sure that ain't a thing. Definitely does make it weird and alien.
You read me? This is Jan Dolsky. I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray.
Another parachute.
Maybe the radio's broken.
I'm sure nothing's gone wrong. Well, there's a few flares over there. A lot of flares. It's just supposed to be like little breadcrumbs. Find rocks unlocked with a dart. Sure. Okay, it feels like a pretty classic sci-fi space intro. You're in some capsule thing and something's gone wrong. You need to find your way. Very similar to that Invincible game I played recently.
Oh, no, it's the captain. Shit.
He's fucking dead. Super dead.
Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now.
Interesting. Is the
I gotta find the others.
is the suit we're wearing like got a hole in the side of it? There's like a front visor. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just like a visor. It's a bit strange. I like the design though. It sounds pretty neat.
What happened? Shipping crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
He had a heart attack. It was too much. Too crazy. Oh, I do like all these weird, like, curved rocks. It's pretty cool.
The mobile base. There it is. Olski here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. And try and get down there.
Well, this planet doesn't seem very nice.
Closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
I wonder why we're on this planet exactly, because it is not all that hospitable. Probably about the classic, it's got some rare resource or something. Shit like that. I mean, all the water's all oily and weird. That's a lot of drop pods.
The capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all...
Alert. Oh no, okay.
Why? Makes no sense.
No. Classic, everyone's dead. Warning radiation.
Now?
Oh shit, that's that's cool.
I gotta get to the base.
That's dope. Is it like heavy metallic water or something? That's really cool. And yeah, he does have his helmet does cover his whole face. It's like a normal helmet. But that's cool. He's got like a front visor that shows like a HUD. Obviously it's like a glass thing that projects stuff on the front. That's pretty cool. So far I quite like the sci-fi elements are actually like, because like they've been thought about. And they're kind of based on actual stuff. Like this thing looks crazy. What is this? It's a big wheel. I'm playing Claire Obscure recently as well, and that they were talking about some like
The elevator. Quick.
Ferris wheel. Is this like the type of thing?
Come on.
Fuzzy.
That was close.
Day one. We're in the base. Oh shit. You're tired. Okay, this is cool.
Anybody here?
Okay, this is
Moment I hope someone else
pretty
made
chic.
it.
Exit to planet surface.
I need to find the comms room and get help.
Is anyone home? Okay, this is really cool. I like this. Base navigation. Base building. Command center. Ooh. Okay, this is cool. Quantum computer. And the game, it looks great. Looks very nice. The stereo item, storage. How do we get up? Oh, okay. Some mush. Very nice. Those need some mush. Find the communication rooms. There's an elevator. Gift. Love the look of this. Knowledge connection with Earth. Unknown cooler. Hello.
Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me?
This is why I don't pick up unknown coolers.
Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
Says I can hear you, Captain.
Sus. I'm not the captain, this is the new captain speaking. Probably report that the captain's died.
Yeah, I'm here. But, I'm not the captain. I'm just a builder. Yondolski, corporate ID 4672B. The captain, the whole crew is gone.
Was it some corporate shit going on?
Hello? Can you get me out of here?
You're in imminent danger. Only short time remaining to sunrise.
That was good. How much time?
What? How much time? What's gonna happen? Talk to me. What's the danger?
The planet activity rising. Sure, days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Present instructions and logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum
Some of
nav
the
system.
sun or
Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Activated before star approaching. This battle, you must escape. Proximity star in days.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Affirmative. Your phone is in sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect.
Okay, we actually have
To find those
time limit.
captain's logs.
Just tab. Read the manual. Okay. Evacuation procedure. Welcome to the evacuation functionality manual. In case of an incident that jeopardizes your mission and the safety of your crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. The following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, securing food supplies. The steps will be automatically tracked on your HUD. Triple star system. Use a triple star system? How does that work? According to recent Ally Corp research and based on data collected from multiple missions, triple star systems are considered as potentially related to a very high probability of discovering, there we go, Rapidium in the Ally Corp classification system. I told you it's about some special material thing Every time, every time. Also, why is very high capitalized? Good. The precise correlation between triple star systems and Rapidium, I'm gonna go Rapidium, is yet to be scientifically determined, but according to some hypotheses, this may be related to the unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such systems. Rapidium as a highly unstable element and itself emitting significant amounts of radiation seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation patterns, as if fine-tuning its life cycle to the environment. Okay. Ally Corp employees should be aware that, thanks to these findings, in the upcoming years, we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by the Quantum Navigation System on course for a triple star system. Should such a system be identified in the vicinity of an Ally Corp exploration vessel, this should by all means result in a notable increase of successful Rapidium extraction, and a major breakthrough for Ally Corp and humanity alike. Oh, this is a novel. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to a triple star system involves the need for some precautions. The complex gravitational structure within which the planet operates, apart from being the source of Rapidium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events, such as periodic lethal proximity of one of the suns. Yeah, who would have guessed? Annihilation of the planet's surface and immediate destruction of all life forms. In order to maximize efficiency, even in the event of such occurrences, Ally Corp has equipped its vessels in the cutting-edge SIBA evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract Rapidium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on a planet belonging to a triple star system, please consult the SIBA evacuation functionality manual for further instructions. The above information is the sole property of Ally Corp and is highly confidential. We can't remember any data and any infringement of legal basis. Okay. Great. Quantum navigation. The quantum navigation system is a state-of-the-art route planning solution designed and implemented by Ally Corp to optimize the efficiency of space mining operations. How does it work? While the crew remain in cryosleep, the system actively monitors the ship's surroundings, modifying its trajectory and setting it on course for the most probable location of valuable resources. Based on cutting-edge technology, it collects massive amounts of quantum information, analyzing in real time to determine the highest probability of discovering Rapidium in a nearby system and eliminate non-efficient exploration. When the expectation of finding Rapidium is classified as moderate or high, depending on mission-specific settings, the ship's trajectory is adjusted accordingly, and landing procedures are initiated. A notification is sent to the mission control to ensure maximum support at the onset of new environment exploration. Okay. Sure. Bit of an info dump, but I think that pretty much tells us what we need to know. Escape the sun. Great. Okay. Alright up. All the instructions prove the journey, so we just need to like gather stuff. Sure. Spent like an hour in-game reading it. Fundamentals. Gather 60 metals. Okay, so I come back here and I go out, I collect resources. Okay, cool. Very nice. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of base building? And this is nice and different to your regular, like, Valheims and stuff, you know? Your Ark survivals. Okay. So do we just peace out? Is this anything in here? No. A cheeky quantum computer, okay. Unless that actually tells you what's where. Captain's cabin. Manuals, this is just... okay. Manufacturing necessary equipment. Locating organic matter deposits requires the deployment of an Ally Corp polygonal scanner. This handy tool alongside other equipment such as mining outposts and pylons. Ooh. We're crafting the workshop module of the base. Okay. I guess this is our cabin now. I'm the captain now. got a nice like Dyson fan. Still around. God, what's up with the like the weird light setup just beaming into your eyeballs? I don't think we want to sleep, do we? Okay. Maybe it's just supposed to like simulate it becoming day, right? And then those lights turn on to wake you up. Radiation barrier protects the base from harmful radiation. To load filters. Oh, did I want to do that? Well, I've done it. Okay. I really like the detail of these rooms. It's very good, very good. Just some storage. We can look at what we're doing. Okay, how do we leave? Command center? Go up, okay. Okay, base navigator allows the plan and start journeys between locations. Okay, and base building. Or base mass, journey cost. Okay, so we can make it a lot bigger than it is. Okay, cool. Expand. Oh. Dope, okay. I mean, the base building is very... Well, there's definitely other games like it, but played a lot of Fallout Shelter. That's what it was called, right? God, it's been like actually years since I played that, but just like a mobile game or whatever, but very similar to that. I played a lot of that. Base navigation is the plan, system of plan. Right. Okay, how do we leave? Airlock. This is the airlock exit, okay. Kind of strange the airlock's just like in the middle of the base. Not sure. Yeah, isn't there like this War of Mine? Is that what it's called? There's quite a few games with this sort of like 2D. Okay, I'm not just gonna try and list every game that has this base building mechanic. Radiation levels at night are deadly. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. So, you need to sleep, of course. Of course. Yeah, recently, I think the most recent one I saw was there was some indie game. I was thinking about checking out where you play what's the name of them though? But the person has a barber, and then they kill people and they make them into pies and they sell the pies. There's an indie game of like that. I don't know what the game is called, but that's right. But the environment is very detailed, like, and you can actually like not just 2D. It is like kind of this 3D environment, which is nice. Is your energy bar? It shows how many hours you have before you. Okay. Okay, sure. I didn't read that properly. Can I read? It shows how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. Okay. Sure. Guess we skedaddle. Let's go. Shallow deposits. You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources they can be extracted quickly. They can be recognized by red dust. Approach the deposit. Okay. That was a very bleak environment. Can't do anything with the big old parachutes. I've got a map. Oh, nice, okay. Relatively simple map. Okay, we got like places we can explore. Very cool, cool. I'll be honest, this does just really look like my sort of game. Okay, nothing. Do we not have the like scanner do that? I guess we'll unlock that as well. Jump across these or anything? That's like 2 foot tall stones can't. What are you gonna do against 2 foot tall stones? Can't. You know, I can't lift my legs up. Like, do that. I can't jump. Where's that jump? Okay. That's fairly obvious.
Shiny rock. Might be a source of metals.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I like that. So it's kind of got like a Stardew Valley energy system type thing. Oh, I kind of like that, and it like fast foods. Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay, sweet. I think we might as well grab all of it. I don't know if this stuff. That was just okay. I don't know if this stuff regenerates. This a thing? What's this? Oh, okay, that's just little doodads. Can find without wasting time or energy. I wonder if we can actually move the base at a certain point now. I think that would make sense, right? Like once we've explored this whole level, as it were, like move on to a new place. Okay, this is pretty dope. I like it. And build a workshop, command center, base building. I always love just being able to put your own layout and everything. Let's put it. We can always move this stuff around, right? So let's just put it at the command center. Okay. Corridor. Waste of space. Also, I hate having these like separate elevators. Just have one big elevator. Although this is an elevator that just goes down to storage, so I suppose that's actually nice. Create an item, first schedule work in the workshop. You can, cool. Scanner, use to scan the planet's surface for deep resources. We're actually gonna like set up drills and stuff like that. Look at that. Look at that. Work on it. Nice. I really enjoy that. Like fast forward mechanic in it. You spend time and energy doing it and everything. That's a nice, satisfying mechanic. Okay. Find an organic. What was it? First step to scanning a deep deposit is to find the deposit area and organize one run by blue smoke. Okay, so everything's got like a set area and stuff. Yeah. Okay, not as like open world as I was hoping. It's kind of like, it's got set levels and stuff, I guess. And we have actually got a mission to do of leaving this place. So it's not as sort of open-ended as something like Stardew or something. It's kind of nice having an actual objective, and there's actually going to be like story and stuff going on. Can I climb it? Okay.
I don't have a climbing hook. Not yet. I'll have to find another way.
I go around. I did not want to look at that. Okay. right, and then there's a climbing hook. Just go around. Not really. There's a photo mode for this because this was like. Oh, what's going on here then? Just some weirdness. Okay.
What the hell? Could this be Rapidium?
Rapidium. Okay, saying it slightly wrong. Rapidium.
I feel strange. I have to get closer. Make sure.
Okay, no. Okay.
I need to collect a sample.
What even am I looking at? There's light. And a bit of light. It's like the most sci-fi material I've ever seen. Just shafts of light. It's pretty cool though. It's kind of Lovecraftian in a way.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all.
Kindness versus exhaustion. Pretty bad.
I knew where it was sending us. Except maybe I survived.
Try and set this up. The radiation comes in. Oh, okay, it's a big old.
I should look for organics here.
Analyze, find resource deposits. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, I like that. By placing the connecting probes, you can uncover the concentration of the resources. Look at the scanned ground and try to pinpoint the place with the most intense red coloring. It's the deepest point. How do they do? And I got it. Okay. Come on, I got it. Right here. To me. Radiation's coming. Okay, the probe stick, that's kind of cool as well. Is this not? Have I not found it? Oh no, that's even more red. Nice, okay. Radiation, light, hold Q to build a mining outpost. Oh, sick. Yeah, we're actually building miners. Epic. Place some resource deposit connector. Connect it to the base to create resources. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I need to piece out. Oh, we need to power them. Oh, seek. Okay. Oh, this is dope. It's kind of, okay. It's got like so many different little gameplay mechanics all mushed in. It's like some satisfactory type thing. Using pawns, you can connect mining outposts with the base. Each pawn on one connects to nearby structure. You can see the possible connections, blah blah blah. Pawns can also be connected to other players online. I am gonna die though, so. How far do they go? They go pretty far. Can I jump down, please tell me I'm jumping down.
Still can't believe it.
Okay, there we
It
go.
really is Rapidium. This could change everything. I need to report it.
How do I connect it with this? Sweet. This one. Okay. Radiation on the planet become deadly. Get back to the base before his suit breaks down. Okay. Yep. 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 You ran out of energy and became tired. In this state, physical work takes much longer. If you stay up until very late, you'll become exhausted. Each minute of exhaustion causes you to wake up later the next day. Okay. Cool. Let's get to bed, I think. Cool. Is that what that is? I think we could go to sleep. We can get the call tomorrow. Had a long day. Okay. Sweet. We got some mining stuff. Got to build pylons. I'm very into this, I feel. On Horizon 7 days. Alright. Doesn't seem like we got very long. There's no way the game just ends after 7 days. Communication room. Call available. Hello. Lone caller.
Hello? Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be rupidium. You hear me? I think I found rupidium.
You sure about it?
Pretty sure. I had a little thing that said rupidium on my hood.
What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Test the rupidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided.
The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA provided.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are they not gonna... They're just faceless higher-ups, whatever. They're just faceless CEO of Ally Corp.
Who are you?
Right.
The womb, huh?
Definitely not like aliens or some weird
DNA sample, huh?
entity or whatever.
I guess it makes sense. Rupidium speeds up organic growth.
Build the womb module. Production. Okay. Oh, there's the climbing what we need. Is that... what is that? There's on the bottom we've got metals, rupidium, minerals, enrichment, metals. There's nothing of that. Is that the organic matter stuff? Yeah, we'll read that. I'm not. Run something. Yeah. Component remove modules. Not so much. The womb. Okay. Connect to the quantum computer. Contains a soundproof cell growth capsule. Right, I need to move it because it needs to be. I gotta move this thing though. This is why I like big layer. get a bunch more modules and stuff, so I'll make it look nicer when it's nice. There's actually like support struts, make it not be all weird. The womb, sure. Some stuff.
Okay, so I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
Baby. Well, if you've looked at the Steam page for this game, you might have a guess of what's gonna come next, but I don't wanna spoil anything if you don't know. That's Rapidium.
Here goes. DNA sample. Pydium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea.
Ah!
Oh. Oh, of course. What else?
What else? I was not expecting Floppy Boy.
Oh. You need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
Oh, so it's a nice name. A pet? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 game.
Hello, Molly. Bite, do you?
Spawned a sheep into existence and then we get a pet. Best game ever. Okay, nice. I mean, surely if you like instantly create an adult creature, it would still, because it hasn't had any of the experience to like, you know what I mean, like the difference between a baby and an adult isn't just that it's all the like lived experience that comes with that, so surely they would just be like a giant baby basically. They wouldn't know how to do anything, or like would they even know how to like breathe properly, you know what I mean? Or even how to stand up or anything. I think a lot of animals like just innately know how to like walk and stuff like pretty soon after they're born, but like, you know what I mean? Surely it would just be basically a lamb in a sheep's body. Okay. Interesting though. Let's not overthink it. It's a cute sheep. It's Rapidium. I birthed a sheep into existence. With like cells.
Okay, I built the womb and tested the Rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really happy with business.
I don't think it really matters of the sheep's life, considering you just cloned it out of nothing instantly, you know what I mean? It's amazing, isn't it? Help me now. Help. Help.
Yeah. Now that I'm a real hero, I could use some real assistance.
You're in imminent danger.
Tell 'em.
Short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
Well, gonna have to learn quick, aren't we? We like, can't do anything else. Okay. Right. Connect the outposts with the base. We're not done that. It is morning. So we'll go and check. Yes. isn't connecting. This is why I do like Satisfactory, trying to be like ultra. Look at that. It's like. I think I can get it just like that. And get this one a bit closer. That one up there is. Yeah. Here you go. Easy. Sweet. And now I have 100 more again. Oh, I do have 100 of that water stuff. Maybe I could have made that. I don't know if it. I think it needs 150 or just need 50. Let's go check on it now. So is there actually going to be like monsters, like bad stuff? I have a feeling that there is going to be. It's giving me some like Death Stranding vibes, something weird. Fucking like gooey oil ghosts are going to come and drag me to hell or something. And I ain't got no baby. Do I actually need to collect that? Do I need to work it? Okay, sure. Oh, I can fast travel. Okay. Charging station. It's a full thing on its own. Okay. I can only fast travel. Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, let's work it. Work it. It's a manual drill. Oh, I like the things popping, blowing up. Oh, I like that. Oh, yes. Okay. Cool. And then we can just fast travel back to base. Nice. Okay, sweet. Then have the tedium having to walk back and forth. Very nice, very nice. I need to build a kitchen. Makes sense. Canteen in which you can produce food. It's a big boy. It's the airlock, I guess. Kind of makes sense. Kinda. And I am already getting the feeling like I want to just move everything around and get it to how it makes sense to me. Cool. Can we make the mid-60 metals? Okay. 6 mush meals. Lovely. Interesting. Is this like a carpet? What even is this supposed to be? Interesting design choice there. And that. Nothing keyed. A cheap basic meal in the form of insipid pulp. Even though it's not tasty, it provides adequate nutrition. Now what does it say? 6? Mush. I guess this is going to take time. Okay, but it's taking extra long because I'm tired. Okay, let's not So 11 PM is our cut-off, and then we start losing daylight tomorrow. Let's just go to bed. Okay, I'm fully into this. Like, I like being able to choose how you go about doing stuff, like how you lay out your base and having actual sort of customization, as it were, like player freedom and choice. To reduce your radiation level, you can turn on the base's radiation barrack and be turned on the machinery of the barrack to radiation plus reduce the workshop. Yeah, I noticed in the bottom left that we got like 2 radiation bars or something. But I already used one or something. So I'm gonna reduce radiation thing. There's a little wrench from there. Okay, well let's make the rest of these mush meals. Making some mush. Why does it take so long to make mush? Oh, the engines. The command center. Okay, well, before we do that, let's have a little look at this manual. We've got some lore. Yeah. You consume 1 meal each day. Okay. Organics. Please ensure that's FIBA. Was it like... Is it hard C? Kiba? Koba? I feel like I'm not saying that right, but whatever. Kiba. But I'm satisfied saying that. Kiba base has enough fuel for the upcoming journey in case of fuel shortages local harvest. Organics, blue smokers as characters and fuel shortage detected. If fuel shortages are detected, the evacuation procedure will be assessed as too risky. Cool. Okay, let's have a little look at what rupidium is now that I actually know how to say it. What is rupidium? First discovered accidentally by an Allied Corp near space exploration vessel on the 842 Hermes asteroid passing Earth, rupidium revolutionized the way we think about accelerated growth, called by its enthusiasts the time-traveling element, or the savior element. It emits a unique type of radiation, COXY or COXY, which can transfer raw energy directly into the mitochondria of organic cells. And as we all know, that is the powerhouse of the cell, projecting matter into versions of its future self within hours instead of years. Okay, I like that there's an actual, like, kind of scientific, there's an actual, like, sci-fi explanation for what this is and how it works. That's cool. I always think good sci-fi is... It should be based on science, or have, like, some sort of science answer to these things, you know? Even if it's, like, kind of made up or whatever. It should somewhat make sense. Why are we exploring the most distant corners of space to find it? The answer seems obvious. Multiple research confirms that the potential of rupidium is almost limitless when it comes to infusing life to crops, even in the most challenging climate conditions, while reducing the time and resources needed to grow them practically to zero. The implications are immeasurable. Finding and collecting a substantial amount of rupidium will allow for the restoration of agriculture on Earth, putting an end to the global catastrophe of hunger. Am I reading that right? I don't know why I struggle with catastrophe. Catastrophe? Okay. Ever since making this groundbreaking discovery, Allied Corp has become fully committed to bringing the savior element to Earth and makes continuous efforts to invest both in accelerated growth and space mining technologies, always proudly at the forefront of striving for the future of humanity, never falling back. So has there been some problem on Earth? Or is it just like overpopulation? You didn't say putting an end to world hunger or something like that. Putting an end to the global catastrophe of hunger. Okay. I'm sure we'll find out more. Okay, we can make the radiation filters. I would like a climbing hook. Seems like that might be useful. Command center. Base navigation, is that what we're going for? Yeah, like wheel. The wheel move. Let's just man start doing this communication. So, days to sunrise. Okay. Maybe it's like we have to prepare for the sunrise. Like we can like hide or protect ourselves and like let it pass over. Maybe. But there's no way that's just the end of the game. There's no way. So I feel like we've got to get somewhere, do something, build something by that time, so we're safe. Let's plan our journey. Build structures, volume. When you start the journey, you'll automatically gather all the structures built on the planet surface. Okay. Test engine.
Whoa!
Emergency.
What just happened?
On the lever in the machinery.
Come on.
What
Do this to me now.
Machinery. Oh, well, okay. Emergency lever. Alright.
Okay, that's sorted. Let's give it another go.
Would you classify that as a lever? I feel like that's not a lever. Like, the whole point of a lever is it uses like leverage, right? Or is it, no, I don't know. Okay. I just a little hacker.
What? Not again.
I feel like pulling this thing isn't doing much. Oh.
You have got to be kidding me.
Still works then?
Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Yes. I feel these guys are gonna have something really important and helpful to say. Interesting they got like carpet in this place. I feel like carpet's not a good call.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium can save you. And check data consistency and QC modules.
I don't have access to QC. Is this like extra dialogue? Save me how?
Rapidium can save me? How exactly?
Really glad I asked that. That was good. Good, excellent. I don't have access to QC.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Man, that
great.
was easy.
Cool. Thanks, boss man. Alright. Analyze data from mind records of the crew. Oh, accessing QC stored data. Mind records access granted. Deleting expired
What
data.
is this? Mine records.
They just deleted everyone else's.
What's going on?
I recognize this. It's my life.
Oh shit. Oh. Qubit level. One available slots. Zoom. Purgatory of 9 to 5. What's the new opportunities? Place for everyone walking into the second account for her. It's different with her. Am I good enough? The opportunities. How old are we? 30. Can't quite read that. Dream mouse. I feel like this might get deep. Why don't we go early, I guess. Distant memories. Oh, it goes right early. 15. I only like many others. I need to escape. Distant memories. Yeah. We're just gonna actually like go through this guy's entire life right now. Distant memories. Childhood memories, fuzzy and distant. The mining town you grew up in. Rows of similar apartment blocks. The local grocery store Mom worked in. The playground where you spent more time than at home. Oh dear. A family like many others. A family like many others down there. Your father coming late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother doing best to keep the family together. Your constant desire to run away. To get out of that place and never come back. Okay, well, that's depressing. Okay. I thought this was going to be kind of nice. A family like many others. Going to be like nice suburban thing, but no, it's a family like many others where the dad comes home drunk and it's a piece of shit. Great, okay. Good. 15, turning a blind eye. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but the fear. No, better not get involved. Run back home. One day, you'll get out of here. You have to. Fucking hell. 16. The need to escape. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mum doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her, but being home is just unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping those exams go well. God, Jesus Christ, this is depressing. Fucking hell. I just want a nice space game where I make base and 19. At the crossroads. You open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college, and it's close to home. You could visit Mum regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No. Not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You'd have to leave Mum alone with him. 19. Going away. You promised yourself you'd get out of there. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. Not something she'd want. And you can still visit her. A little less often maybe, but you can. You will visit her. Oh, jeez. 21. Your place far from home. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating. A company makes you feel good, like you found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on the train and to see Mum for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early? And all you'll be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father. Oh, excuse me. Well, life path chain. I didn't realise this game was going to be so deep. Once again, if you've seen the Steam page, then you kind of, I think you know what's going on. But once again, I don't want to spoil it if you don't know, because I feel like I'm probably going to keep playing this game, because I'm enjoying it. I don't know how far I'm going to play it, if I'm going to play it until completion or not, but I do want to keep playing this. So if you don't know about this game, I don't want to ruin anything, you know. I don't want to spoil anything. Oh. 22, working abroad. You look at the letter. It's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months. You could earn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting. And you could send some money to Mum. She needs it for her treatment. Okay. I think I might need to, like, have a little stand up here. Okay, yep. Too late to say goodbye. 23 years old. You missed it. The moment she collapsed. The ambulance taking her to the hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now. But what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. Jesus. Well, if your mum's still around, go and say you love her and give her a hug. Because it might be too late to say goodbye. She's... oh, I need a second. God. Okay. Is everyone prepared for the rest of this? Hopefully. He's gonna find a nice, lovely woman, or man, a lovely partner. He's gonna have a great relationship. He's gonna get married. He's gonna have kids. He's gonna have a great family. It's gonna end happily. It's gonna be great. I'm sure it's not gonna get more depressing at all. I'm sure, you know, the reason he works for this weird space company going out on deep space missions is because his life's great at the moment. I'm sure. Definitely. Okay. Carry on for her, 23 years old. You failed her. But what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place? To become bitter and dead inside? Be like Dad? The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it? What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college? Made a fresh start? Forgot? But wouldn't that be giving up again? No. Mum would want you to get on with your studies, get a good job. You have to carry on for her. Okay. See, things are looking up. It's gonna go great. I'm sure it's not gonna end miserably. Sure. It's different with her. 24 years old. Your heart pounds at the thought of this evening. You never thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you. Slow down. It's only a project. Maybe you should have got something better than beer. You could have bought wine. But wouldn't that seem like you're hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project. But she's so different from anyone else you ever hooked up with. And she likes you. You can see she likes you. 24 years old. Am I good enough? This is it. She's moved on. But is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it. You know they would. And she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're gonna prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the good life she deserves. Okay. There we go. 24 years old. New opportunities. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honours and that offer a PhD? It's tempting as hell. But the salary. How much longer are you going to be broke ass? Is that? How long are you going to be a broke ass for Lena? Ugh. You'll think about it later. Time to celebrate now. 26. Better prospects. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects, and you'll finally be able to move out of that dorm. Take Lena for a proper holiday? Yeah, it was a good decision. 27. The purgatory of 9 to 5. On the subway, again. Damn, you hate that crowd. Day in, day out. Maybe you could take the later train and stay longer at work. No, your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him. Not what you actually do. Sometimes you feel all he needs you to do is punch your card. And for what? Pushing papers and pretending to get things done? Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. 28 years old, a dream house. Your face beams as you exit the bank, hand in hand with Lena. Finally, signing the mortgage papers was easier than you expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot of a boss for 2 years to get to this place. A dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you can even get it ready for Christmas. You'd love to see her parents' faces when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over. Oh dear. 30 years old, the crisis hit. No, this can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. That's what I thought. As soon as they were talking about getting a mortgage for a house, I was like, is this... Okay, you heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about a worldwide crisis approaching. But you? Laid off? All you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? That is odd, a busy night. Red lights. You close your eyes and listen to the city traffic. Damn radio. All they know are Christmas songs at this time of year. You don't want to be reminded of that. Not when you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. You promised Lena you'd be back for Christmas Eve by 5. But it's a busy night, and people leave bigger tips on Christmas. And we're back to depressing. Yeah. 31. Back to square one. You listen to as Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer, move abroad, sell the house, but for how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off the bank with a soaring rate of interest. And what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country, after all your efforts to make ends meet. It would feel like going back to square one. Damn. You just wish you didn't want it so bad. Yep. 31, holding on. You're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes. But how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her. That was the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together. Give her a better life here. Maybe find a second job? Yep. 32 falling apart. Damn, he's getting on your nerves. Why don't she just tell you it's all your fault those bills are piling up? As if you weren't working hard enough. Why does she make such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after a 12-hour long day of work. He's turning into his dad. It's happening. It's happening. They're gonna break up. He's just become drunk. 33, drowning in sorrows. Drowning sorrows. You look down. Another bottle. And the wedding ring she gave back to you. Yep. A job at Ally Corp. Freedom. Finally. She's got it. A new, better life without you. All you could ever do was hold her down. Look at yourself. Drowning your sorrows in a bar. You're everything you promised yourself you'd never be. Where the hell did you fuck it all up? Yeah, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. 34. A way out. You toss and turn in your bed. You can't stop thinking about that Ally Corp. Ally Corp poster. Help us make a change. Space mining mission. In search of that mysterious substance, rupidium. It's a long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience. And you know you need a change. You haven't managed to stick to one job for more than several months. Nothing makes you happy. You're stuck. What if it's a way out? 35. Project Dolly. You enter the spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space, far away from here, just like you always wanted, far away from your problems. You'll think about them later, or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. And that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Depressing. Okay. Cool. Cool. Epic. Nice. Okay.
How did they get it, and what for?
Hello. Have a little
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
little morale boost. At least we've got a cute sheep though. Alright, let's see what mysterious Ally Corp. That's what's definitely Ally Corp. Nothing weird going on. Nothing weird going on.
Hey, I checked the quantum computer.
What the fuck? Mind records.
What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
Mind records is procedure.
No. No, I want answers.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh, that's what you're getting. Yeah, I feel like that is kind of where things are going, aren't they, with all the data collection and everything. I'm just gonna have literally your entire mind, everything that's ever happened to you, everything that you've ever thought, just on some quantum computer. Okay, well, what next?
What do you want with it?
Initiate branching procedure.
Branching procedure. Okay, here we go. What does it do?
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
What? What?
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create the altar.
Alter what? Alter these nuts?
Alter? I'd alter what?
This is your life.
Okay.
My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I... use Rapidium to create a... someone. And to alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right?
Just gonna like jizz into the...
Alright, how about my other options? You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
No. Gonna have to... Just jerk onto the table. Leave some DNA on there. Boom. Clone. Initiate the branching procedure. Yeah. I think you said. Branching procedure authorization check. Branching MR unlocked. Branching procedure initiated.
What?
I love these visuals.
What is it doing?
Searching for the branching point. Possible branching detected.
I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
Oh, sick. So is this like, if I had actually, like, we got some little... Ignition. Just inefficient when doing base maintenance. Okay. Going away. If we stayed behind. Okay, cool. That'd be... Alterate. Okay, so if we didn't go away and we stayed behind, 19. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with this constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with this frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you'd take care of Mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time, you should just lock the door on him. But what would Mum say? And it costs... Rapidium, yeah. We unlock a new version of ourselves. Old Rage. Oh, look, we got 01. The altar is. So yeah, if you didn't look at the Steam page, this is what it's all about, making alternate versions of yourself. I didn't know it would be so like in depth and you'd actually have like a whole backstory thing going on. It's cool. Is the next guy gonna be OT? And I love the visuals, but there's a whole other fucking... I'm gonna have to read it. This is cool though. So I guess we are actually gonna have like a whole other pathways of how it changed. That's really cool. I really thought like the whole alter thing was like we just make clones of ourselves and they're just like alternate versions of ourselves, and that's just kind of gonna be it. But no, there's a whole thing going on. Just need to blow my nose. Okay, that's blown. Now look, and we've got available slots. One's been taken up. So what, we can have a maximum of 3 alternate versions of ourselves, but I guess we can like pick and choose which ones we have depending on their like perk thing. Okay, yeah, it's cool. That's cool. Okay, well, so this is where the paths diverge. So he stayed behind instead. And what does that lead to? At 20, standing up to him. There, you did it. Not so hard. Oh Jesus! And that's your There, you did it. Not so hard after all. He turned out to be weak, begging you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive. You read about it online. Shut your ears to his false promises. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of Mum. Her safety. There, it's done. It won't be a problem anymore. And I was thinking, like, you're 19. I feel like, you know, you should be able to stand up to some drunken idiot, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's very true. Just, gotta be strong and assertive and stuff. What a joke, 21. Ups and downs. But we didn't go to college because of it, right? So that's how that affects his later life. You laugh as Mum tells you a joke she heard in the doctor's waiting room. She's cooked her pierogi. I've never seen that word. Pierogi. I bet that's like something that I know. I've just never seen it written down. Man, don't you love them? And her relaxed, smiling face when she can be herself without that monster bullying her. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. That prescription she brought home today is gonna cost you plenty. Classic. American medical bullshit. 22. Not in his footsteps. You smile as you walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that job offer, that's for sure. Trying to clear his conscience, redeem his sins. The steady job was tempting, but you were assertive, again. No way you'll owe anything to him. You'll make it on your own. You always do. 23. Final goodbye. You hold back the tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming. Her health deteriorating fast in the last months. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate that helplessness. Get your shit together, Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise that you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. Very sad. 23. Fixing things. You brighten up as the engine starts. Yeah, fixing things always made you feel good. Like you really can change things. Make them better. Looks like going to that vocational school wasn't just a parting gift for Mum, but the best you could do for yourself. 23 years old, that unfamiliar feeling. It feels good to become an expert on something. The boss says customers ask for you specifically, and they can see you replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling, to be trusted, respected by another man, a mentor, and he's the first person you opened up to about Mum's passing. Why couldn't Dad just be like that? 24 years old, shady business. You try not to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month these fishy dudes are here, talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted. Doesn't look you in the eye that much. Disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing, or should you be worried? 25 years old, lost trust. Fake batteries? Counterfeit parts? Is that what it was all about? As your boss is being taken away by the police, you feel like an idiot for trusting him, thinking you could open up to him, while all this time he's been lying to your face, pretending to be a friend. What a fool you've been. Treat it as a lesson, Jan. The only person you can rely on is yourself. 25 years old, fine on your own. Of course. It was just a matter of time before they approached you, now that he's in jail. His words about you replacing him seem so ironic now. You don't want anything to do with them. But what if you lose your job? You love that workshop, but they're criminals. No. Assertiveness, remember? Don't be scared. You can make it on your own. 26. Staying strong. As you turn the paycheck around in your fingers, you think of Mom. You'd be happy to know you're finally making good money, working in an international factory on a contract of employment. You stayed strong and made something of yourself. You'd probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you prefer it. Oh, is he never gonna find someone? 26. Ghosts from the past. Watching the bartender pour you another one, from the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn and see it was just somebody's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment, you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and listen casually to the conversations at the tables. It's good not to have problems. 27. Drifting through. Your friends burst out in laughter. The jokes just keep coming to you. It's a good night. You just got your paycheck and you're buying rounds. Okay. Calling these people friends is a little too much. You've only just met them. But you're having fun together, right? The girl to your left's been giving you signals. Could this be your lucky night? This is kind of sad. It's not as sad. Maybe. I don't know. Signs of trouble. That damn crisis just had to hit. Sorry. That damn crisis just had to hit when you were starting to actually enjoy life. Your whole branch is being shut down. You'll be lucky if you keep your job at all. And this damn advert just gets on your nerves. Rapidium. A magic trick to make everyone happy. You're stupid enough to even think of going on these missions. 33. Him again. You can't make up your mind. Bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy's putting his money on. Wait, is that? Yeah, it's him. Dad. He looks like a tramp. Of course he visits the bookie regularly. Fucking loser. Man. You just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out of here quick and don't ever come back. You're not like him. You got your shit together. Interesting. 35. Project Dolly. You look at the spaceship entrance. Only fools don't change their minds. Especially if your debts are mounting. You'll be fine. You just need to make it through this mission. I respect professionals like you. Just stay strong and you'll be alright. Well, I mean, I feel like that was a lot better than the other one, right? He just was kind of lonely, but he kind of wanted it that way. I mean, I feel like nobody really wants to be alone. They just kind of tell themselves that to make it easier, but you know, I think it's better than how our life turned out, maybe. I don't know. Ups and downs. Is ups and downs better than like a nice smooth line? I don't think there is a really better or worse, is there? It's just different. And then he just got into debt, and which made him go into the mission. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like a lot of this is just like was dealing with a lot of shit and then like was doing a bunch of shit he didn't want to do. And then a bunch of shit happened again. Like the only good thing about this was that we met someone, had a reasonably nice life for a little bit, but then it fell apart, so there wasn't really much else good there. Okay, well, we made a assertive, independent version of ourselves. Great. Technician. There's 100. Did we just... Did we just jizz into the womb and then it just... I'm gonna say we probably just like put hair or something like that, right? Like, I don't think it's gonna be that gross. I don't know, maybe. I mean, it would make sense, wouldn't it? See, this is what I was saying about the lamb and the sheep, like, surely this guy would just kind of be a babe. Oh no, but then the quantum computer like puts a bunch of memories in him, so then he's like already pre-programmed. So he doesn't need to have all those experiences because those experiences have already been like implanted in him. Yeah, I guess. Okay. No, he's 03. I'm missing 02. Okay. Hello.
Hey there. Wow. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this? Where am I?
Zane's carry. Yeah, let's not just immediately say this is an emergency. You're in a lab, relax.
You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, I recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. Ha. Oh. What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent. I think you're on some meds. What? What for? It's so you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic? I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. Can you?
I kind of want to say you first, because I feel like me saying my name is going to be exactly the same as his, right? And it might weird him out. You first.
You first. I insist. Alright. Jan Dolsky, Senior Technician at Alloy Corp Mining Operations. There. Did I pass? Wow. Amazing. It actually worked. What worked? And what the hell are you anyway? This may be hard to process, but my name is Jan Dolsky too. Of course it is. Now, you're not bad for an imitation, but what the hell are you? Is this some kind of experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
I feel like this is going to get very philosophical and fucked up in a way, maybe. Because this is going to be like he thinks he's the original, and then he's going to realise that he's a clone or something like that, and it's going to be some like weird psychological stuff going on. Man, this game's a lot deeper than I thought it'd be. Very cool. Also, yeah, interesting, there's a whole like emotion system going on. I don't know how that's gonna work out, what that is, but we'll get more info. No. Yes. No. And I actually feel like I should think about what I'm saying with the whole emotion mechanic. No.
It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real.
So, what's going on?
Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life.
What?
Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records.
If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit?
I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right?
Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
I don't know if we should like put in his head that he could possibly be the original, but I feel like he's gonna learn that he isn't the original in a roundabout way anyway, right? You could put it that way.
Sort of, yeah.
And, you said we were stranded.
Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die.
So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is not an experiment, and you're a different version of me. And this version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
It's a very existential question. I feel like I shouldn't like lie to him, really, even if it does make him upset. You know, I don't know how this whole emotion mechanic works, or what impact it has. You'd still exist somewhere.
You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least?
Theoretically?
Yeah.
Wow. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you, just this passiveness. What am I?
Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out, I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds.
I don't like this kind of pressure. Well,
Jeez.
it makes two of us. Fine. Show me the way.
A lot of negative emotions all in a row.
Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign,
Pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Nice. Cool memory created. Okay, so he is... I mean, he knows that he was created. Maybe I shouldn't... Like I was saying, like, I feel like he was just gonna realize that anyway, that he wasn't... He's an alternate version of me, so I should have just said what I thought would have comforted him the most. What's this T? Can I switch? Yes, okay. So are we always gonna be the original, I guess? I guess we'll always play the original and then we'll have like NPC versions of us. It's pretty weird. This is pretty sick though. This is dope. Oh, okay, we can just... Okay. I'll talk to them though. Okay, so they're just sort of like chilling out. Okay. Okay, alright. So, what's this? The technician's born, the altar is ready. We got anything on the... No? Nothing in the database. We just made a clone of ourselves and they've got nothing. Okay, sure. Also it says a new altar is ready. Is there like... where is it? Is there a new... version of ourselves? Probably just carry on with the quests. Or I'm still in the sort of like tutorial phase. Okay, well, let's start the engines. And we can move somewhere. On mining. Select. Okay. There's a big wheel. Journey 1. God, I feel like you'd have to be so careful having a giant wheel. If you hit like a bit of terrain that like is a bit off or whatever, like, I feel like it'd tip over really easily, right? Maybe there's some... I mean, it's run by a fucking quantum computer, so I guess, you know, it's like analysing everything all the time, and it's got a bunch of like gyro McGubbins and everything. Open the altars tab. Altars. Oh, there it is. The altars tab allows you to check the mental and physical state of your altars. The event log on the left provides insights into current events. Yep. Okay, so we did fuck up that first bit. This is what I mean, I don't know how it works exactly. And he's all self-sufficient assertive, so he's like, I don't give a fuck. Get away from me. I'm pissed at Yan. Is that how they pronounced it? Already forgotten. A soft J. John. He's really irritating. Yeah, dog. 7 hours for son if you want doing base maintenance. He's angry. This is a cool emotional representation thing. Insecurity, anxiety, burden, gloom, frustration, rebellion. So I guess he's feeling the most frustrated at the moment. Can we make that better? Talk to the altar. Oh, there you go. Can talk to her. What's up? Hello.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
I was thinking as well, are they gonna all have the same voices? But no, they've got similar voices obviously, but they've got very different intonations. Is that the right word? Whatever. He's a bit more sort of grumpy sounding, a bit more hard, which is understandable. I was angry, but I need your help. Get a grip. We need to fix the comms room. It's probably better to be a bit more understanding, right?
I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we managed to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, because one of his memories is that he's like, there's a man that finally is like, respects me and blah blah blah. Maybe he appreciates somebody that's a bit more of a man to him, you know? Doesn't want to be all, what's the word, like, he doesn't want somebody to, like, mother him, you know? Because he's had enough of that. And he needs a good, what's the word? A father figure type of thing. Let's just be a fucking asshole.
You don't get to talk to me like that.
Fuck.
I'm in command of this base now. You'll do as I say or
I didn't mean it like that.
What? You'll send me back to that giant fish tank? Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Oh no. I've already fucked this up. I've already fucked it up. We're off to a terrible start. Let me just... I've already messed it up. Repairing modules. Modules deteriorate over time, which makes them prone to failures. To repair the communication. A repair kit is needed. Workshop. It's important to keep the base in good shape. If 5 modules stop working, life support should be shut down. Okay. Can't let things go too terribly. I do kind of feel like I already want to restart. Because that was bad. In life we tend to dwell on our decisions instead of living with their consequences. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, good point. Good point, game. Good point. If you wish to load the save, you can do so from the main menu. Okay, fine. Fine, game, you've convinced me. I like that. More... I think you should do that. Okay. I'll live with the consequences. But dwelling on my actions... I do that too much anyway. How much have we got? I guess we should just make one. At the moment. Communications down. I need to sort this out in a way that I can actually remember where everything is. Oh man, that takes ages. This is like your entire fucking thing. Technician. Man. Jan. The man. Oh. 03. I just call them by their number designations. It's gonna get complicated. Okay. Oh. Lucas. An actual person. Okay.
Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Oh.
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
Far from
Are
okay.
you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate and edit myself. I'm far from okay.
It's,
Also, I'm gonna die in
branching.
like 5 days.
The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
Maybe this is an experiment and they're just... I feel like actually it does kind of make sense because all the people were just dead, right? And we were like, this doesn't make sense why they were just dead in their pods. So maybe this is... And the quantum computer knew that, like, knows that there's rupidium here. So... it probably knew, and I mean, it's got our mind records. So it kind of knows how our mind works in a sort of way. So it probably knew that we would go through with doing this whole replicating thing. Like maybe the other members of the team weren't so prone to doing that, or it would have been more complicated, or they would have been fine on their own. And this is a whole experiment to, because now we've got some guy being like, hey, the experiment thing, it worked, yeah, you did it, yeah, tell me how it goes, tell me everything about it. A bit suspicious, isn't it? Yeah, and they're saying you left me no choice as well. Yeah, I wonder how you can be so calm about it. Dude's just sitting in some orbital substation, chilling out, doing some science bullshit or whatever. Left me no choice.
You left me no choice. Doesn't mean I like what I did. Is this even legal?
You found rupidium, Mr. Dalsky. We needed to act.
Interesting. What are the mind records?
What about the mind records? What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
Oh, that's, the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and, basically everyone. It's confidential, of course.
Definitely.
And
Definitely.
it kind of saved your life.
No data breaches ever happen. That data would never go anywhere other than that computer, ever, 100%, ever. One wrong with the landing. Yeah, let's see what he says about this.
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Of course. Of course you need more data. Yeah, just like 5 people randomly died. Yeah, major malfunction. Pretty crazy, huh? Why did everyone die?
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How come I survived?
You tell me?
You know, you're not very informative.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dalsky. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
And also the voice acting and stuff, very good. I'm feeling very immersed in the game, really good. Yeah, I find that very suspicious. An oxygen leak? Very suspicious. Give me someone higher up.
I want to talk to someone higher up.
Who's your
Do you
manager?
have a boss?
I might sound young, Mr. Dalsky, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
Right. All of this is very suspicious. You contacted your boss and we're good. Nothing to worry about. This feels like, I don't know, like some Dead Space shit or something weird. Something weird's going on. Something weird going on.
Have you done this before?
That would be hard, considering there's no rubidium on Earth.
So how did you know what would happen?
I didn't know. I anticipated the outcome based on historic data.
What historic data?
Some old research, nothing important.
What do you mean, nothing important? That research is what drove you to conclude what I should do. How is that not important? What? That's like so contradictory. Oh yeah, the way I came up with it was this old research, but it's nothing important. But it's the way I came up with what we should have done. But don't look at it. You don't need to know. It's nothing important. It's fine. Okay, dude. Okay. Like literally everything he's saying is so suspicious right now.
I don't recall consenting to it.
Well, you must have, since it's there. Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly. They like to put these things in fine print, you know.
Of course. That's probably like the least suspicious thing he said. Out of all of that. Okay. So you're getting me out of here?
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it. Safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
Of course. Do you think you could just take like a pee and poop sample and just give it to me? Just shoot it up into space and just maybe a bit of his blood, you know? Nothing weird about it, just want to know. Oh, yeah. How do you know you're not talking to him?
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're joking, right?
Yes.
Who knows?
Yeah. Nice try, but I'd know the difference. The immunosuppressant meds, he wouldn't be in a disposition to mess around. How bad is he feeling?
He's pissed off at me. Won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
Make him some breakfast.
Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay.
Okay.
Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Like memories. Yeah, because we only split off about 19, right? So.
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
Yeah. Mind records. See? You are so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
I could bond over how much of a piece of shit their dad was. I mean, that might sound like a joke, but I feel like that actually could work. You can learn more about your author's life and choice by analysing his life path. Hey, I've already done that, mate. Already done that. I need to do it. Okay, whatever. I've already been through it. Ask the altar about the memories you share. Still in the kitchen. You're not making a nice little mush soup or whatever? Making coffee? Hello, buds. So, our dad, hey. You're always gonna respond great. I've been thinking about what you said.
I've been thinking about what you said.
I mean, they are pretty different. I mean, we are different.
You're right. We are different. Sure we are.
Like, man.
I got that right away, and you took your sweet time.
You got the... Yeah, you stood up to Dad.
I'm serious. You stood up to Dad. I didn't. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
Yeah, I knew it. Instantly bond over how much of a piece of shit her dad has. Shared trauma. The ultimate bonding glue. I was a cat, I don't believe it could change anything. I think... I mean, he was a cat, and I think we should praise him for taking care of Mom.
Or maybe I was a coward. Going to college was a good excuse to just get away from it all. Oh, so that's where our paths split. Did you shine out there? Were you best in class? What do you think? Huh? Yeah. A builder on this merry-go-round. That's who I ended up being. Sorry to disappoint. Why would I be disappointed? Just proves I was right to stick with Mom. Wait, is she maybe still around here? No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do and how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down, or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi. Oh my God, I could really pig out on those. And making them together was fun. Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
Pierogi. Coolant and oil. Beer and synthetic starch. Grease and fungus. I don't know what pierogi is. Right. Coolant and oil sounds ridiculous. Fungicide? I mean, that's not... Fungicide isn't like a fungus thing. Fungicide is what you use against fungus, right? So, I mean, beer and synthetic starch are the only actual edible things there, so...
Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work. Yeah, hilarious. I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me. If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
Okay, and when the emotions pop up, I think the bigger the words are, the more of an impact it has, right? So, like, quality food, each person in the best condition will meal, the high quality meals will have a positive effect on the mood of your altars. Yeah. Makes sense. Pierogi. What does that mean then? Oh, they're like, what do you call them? I don't like those. I'm not particularly a big fan of that type of pasta thing. What are they called? God. The main pasta thing I eat is like spaghetti. My mom's famous spaghetti. Yeah, my mom makes some good spaghetti. Spaghetti. Pierogi. I think I actually have eaten that before. Do raw food. Right, so that needs raw food, but we can make mush as well. We can just get it from the tab menu. We don't actually have to run to each place. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Production is limited in small essential items due to increased power consumption by the moving base. Oh right, we're moving now. Is that it? Okay. Oh Jesus. Jesus Christ. That's pierogi. He's not even helping, bro. Wait a minute, we made a one pierogi. Are we gonna share a plate of it, I guess? Pierogi, okay.
Here you are, the famous Dulski pierogi with an interstellar twist. What do you think? Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her. Right, yeah. I put like a ton of salt into the filling. And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did? Uh-huh. She ate them all and never said a word. No, she said they were delicious. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man. Shut the fuck up.
Full memory created. That's nice. Wasn't there like Asian variants of those? I like those. Why can't I not fucking remember this? I'm so... I can't remember the names of like literally anything. I don't know why I want to say dumplings, but that's not. Wait a sec. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Yeah, I was right. They are dumplings. That's kind of... I like those, but then there's like the like a more Italian thing of them. But I can't remember the name of those. There's I mean, that's just fucking like a pasta thing with shit inside of it. Alright, gross. Okay. Don't know how much the blow my nose came through the mic. But apologies. Talk with the altar. Oh.
So?
Very cool. How do you feel? I feel like he's not really one for how do you feels and stuff. I'm gonna try it.
How do you feel?
Okay.
Great. A serving of dehydrated dumplings completely changed my outlook on the situation. I feel so optimistic about life now. Now you're being mean. I went through a lot of trouble to make those, and they weren't that bad. You made an effort. I'll give you that. But see, that makes it even worse.
it would be easier to hate you, but eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it.
Well, it's a lot easier to hate than it is to, like, care. And, you know, all that. You know, being negative is a lot easier. Are you showing feelings? Feelings?
Wait, are you showing your feelings? What? No. Okay, just kidding. I hate getting called sentimental too. Just proves how similar we are. Well, now that we got that out of the way, what's the plan?
We should trust the corporation. Nah, dog. He ain't gonna like that either. You know.
The corporation
Right,
is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers. Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls. Right, so until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses. Do they know about me?
I feel like he's not gonna like that. Yeah. Leave the politics to me.
Don't worry about it. Leave the politics to me. Gladly. Tell me you know what to do.
Yeah, because he kind of just wants to do his own thing, and I feel like, yeah, saying that we made you because they told us to is not really his sort of thing. Tell me what. Tell me you know what to do. Of course.
Of course. It's simple. We need to stick together and stay away from the sun. Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate. I have you to help me. That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people. People? What people? The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
I don't think we should feel like you mean versions of me. We gotta, yeah, stick together, be us. So.
Versions of us both, you mean? Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kids. You need to work on your cooking skills, though.
I can't wait to do it again.
Actually, I can't wait to branch myself again.
Didn't realize
Sure.
he was.
Take the bull by the horns. Good luck keeping him happy.
Okay. Oh, unknown caller. Also, sorry if I sound all nasally now. And why my nose suddenly started leaking. Okay. Okay. God, I need to plug my nose again. Okay. Made myself a little tea as well. Okay, let's go see what this unknown caller wants. So that guy wasn't the unknown caller. This is still someone else. Oh. Okay, we actually have, I guess, fixing the communication thing. We can actually hear them properly now. I was thinking, like, are we gonna need to, like, build an antenna or do something to fix it? I didn't expect just maintaining it, but I suppose that makes sense. Okay, Lena. Oh wait, is that That wife?
Hello? Jan, can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Lena? Wait. Lena, is that you? What are you... How did you find me?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support. Are you all right? I heard about your crew.
Yeah. Everyone's dead. But I'm fine, somehow. It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I know. Is it true you found Rapidium?
This feels very suspicious. I don't know if I'm just being paranoid or something, but also the video call just being a weird staticky mess thing. And the fact that there's like quantum computers that just have our brains like uploaded to it, and we don't need Rapidium for them to have the mind records or whatever. And like, she's divorced us, right? So, and now like, that seems weird. I don't know if it's like she's not Lena and she's like some artificial, construction of her, like digital construction of her, or they've just sort of like paid her off and got her in here to try and like get more information out of us because we trust her. So that's why you're calling. Yeah.
Oh. So that's why they got you to call.
I know you think everyone in the company is an underhanded asshole, but honestly, I don't care why they approached me. I wanted to call. What the hell happened out there? How did you survive?
Did they tell you anything more?
So, your boss, did she say anything more about the accident?
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
How did you make it?
No, that just seems weird. I don't know, I mean, I don't know what sort of like sci-fi world this is, if it's like a proper dystopian like megacorp type thing going on, but I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know, it just seems suspicious. There's a lot of suspicious things. Something mysterious happened. Yeah, there's no way I was lucky, like, oh yeah, everybody just had malfunctioning oxygen things that just happened to murder them in their pods, and I just happen to not have that. It's okay. Also, sorry if I still sound nasally. I've tried blowing my nose and made myself tea and stuff, but I'm still feeling a bit blocked. Something mysterious happened.
I'm not sure. Something strange. Everyone died in their landing pods, except for me. I don't know why. It's really weird.
Oh my. That does sound so unbelievable.
Even more unbelievable to hear from you, out of the blue.
Indeed.
I know. It's awkward for me, too. We haven't spoken in a while and suddenly this. I just hope... What's the plan for getting you out of there?
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
There's that one. Depressing. I'm fine, don't need help.
I'm doing fine, Lena. I don't need help.
I got me,
Yeah,
and more of
I know.
me.
I'll still try and stay in the loop with STC on your progress. Keep an open channel. If you let me, that is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure why they broke up. It was a bit, didn't go into it that deeply, but seems like they're still on talking terms, so. I mean, it seems like things just got strenuous, I guess. Can't forbid you. I could not answer her. Sure, thanks.
Sure. Thanks.
Be careful out there, Jan. Talk soon, I hope.
Okay.
Hey, were we supposed to stop here? Nope. It's way too early. Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again. Not on my watch.
I see some
Systems
blue
are
little
working
things.
fine. Something outside then? Yeah. Well, don't jump in your suit already. Well, I'm kinda starting to like the inside of our base. Alright, I'll take a look around.
See, like, I mean, the whole landscape here is like... Are you seriously saying this big wheel just managed to drive across this totally fine with no problems? I don't know, I like the idea of a big wheel for a base. But it does just seem insane.
Here we come.
Find a route for the base.
Got a minute? We need to talk.
Sure. Yeah, I was in the kitchen. Something you wanted to discuss with me?
Something you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you.
Huh.
On what? Having a smart me on board. Seriously? Yeah, I flipped through some manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode. Oh? Yeah. But I played around with functionality options and, hey presto, we got some new handy toys unlocked. Tools in the workshop and such.
Okay, cool. You seem a bit cunty, so, thanks. I'll check them out.
Wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out. No problem. There's also some upgrades available in the building module. Sound like something you like to play around with too?
Nice. Wait.
Sweet. We could do with some improvements here. Sure, but don't start fantasizing too much. Remember, everything costs resources. So, wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits. Just in case. Sound advice. I'll consider.
Yeah, sure. Okay, well, we're in the new area. Find a route for the base. Production. Ooh, suit battery used to recharge the suit during planet exploration. Each battery can only be used once. Repair kit, blah blah blah. Vatara drill. The drill generates a laser beam that allows the melting down of rock formation on the planet. It requires a cartridge. Okay. What does it say? Cooked meals. Or like none. We make some food then, right? And it requires organics. We should make some food, right? Set infinite upload. Ooh, okay. Assignments? Oh, okay, can we set him to... You can actually make... Oh, and it's got a nice little... Very nice, very nice. Okay. We can't build from here. We have to. What things we got then? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. A greenhouse. Grows vegetables. It uses rupidium. Okay. You can forget about eating mush. At least for some time. Research lab? I think we definitely need. It seems like if we want to expand our base, we need the research lab, so. Can only be used by an ally corp, certified scientist. Okay, so I guess we need an alter scientist version of ourselves. Refinery, sure. Social room. Plus for the crew to relax, spend time with your crewmates playing beer pong and watching movies. Okay. Infirmary place for up to 200 or rated crew members. Okay, can we actually send out alters then to get resources for us? That's cool, okay. I mean, if it's up to 200, seems like we can send out our alters. That's pretty cool. Okay. And yeah, research. I don't know what. Does it make this wheel bigger, or can we somehow... I don't know how that works, but that sounds cool. And I'm fully into this. I'm 100% into this. Okay, find a route for the base. How do we do that? Just go out. Allows you to plan. It's just... The base is stuck. I have to get it moving in. There must be an alternative route. Okay. So... Okay, cool. So the big wheel can't just like run over whatever it wants, go over mountains. It does need to actually have a route. How's it going to make it topple over? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was this like exact concept in Clair Obscur, right? They called it like the Ferris wheel, but it was just like a giant wheel. I forget if it was a base or it was just like a big ship. I think it was just a big ship. I think. It's been a little while. I can't quite remember. Yeah, it's an interesting concept, just giant wheel. I feel like that doesn't work, or else we would have already made something like that, but maybe not. Maybe it needs to be a certain size to the point where it's like unbelievably giant, because this is like like 15 stories high or something like that. 10 stories high, 10 to 15 stories high. So it's absolutely massive. Okay, I should stop messing around. Can we just save, or... Does it save when I quit? You're about to lose your current priority. I'm saved only when you wake up. Oh. Okay. Alright, fine. I'll do today. Check out what we gotta do. Why am I being stupid? Airlock. Right, let's see what we got. So maybe it's better to do some more thorough exploring first, and then pick up like these things that are close by. What's that? Oh, this is just... I need it. Okay. Feel like maybe we should just get this stuff and make the grappling hook. how much we needed to figure out how much. We get to that, or is that? This is like a big hole. A lava hole or whatever.
So, this is why we stopped. A lava river.
Okay.
Plan B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around.
I feel like that would be able to traverse that.
Wonder how many more surprises this planet has in store.
You know, like tanks can drive over like trenches, you know? And that wheel I feel like could go over that without touching the lava, especially with that rock in the middle. It would damage it or whatever. Fine. Probably best not to risk it, I guess. Oh. Okay, well let's set up gravel. Under the siege. Gravel pile. A pile used for fast travel. Oh, right. That's not what I want. Scanner. Hold F to send a scan wave. The wave appears on the scan ground and moves towards the deposit. Follow the wave. Okay. Sending scan wave costs 1 energy. Easy. Just about. Okay, let's set this up. Because we can also fast travel to these, right? So, like it does make sense setting these up ASAP. Mirror to reach. Yes.
Done. Should I take care of this now?
Organics outpost. Yes, sir. Is he gonna come out and like mine that? Okay. Okay, we actually do get to see the... Yeah, maybe it is better just to explore first. Trying to see what we're dealing with before we waste the entire day. Oh, as if we can find some... Medium. Oh, I feel like this is worth it. If we can make more of us and that's a yes. That's a yes.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable.
Do you need like...
Maybe I had a tool to drill through them.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what the drill is for. Okay. There are 2 sources of metals nearby, melt deposits and an enriched melt deposit. Hopefully we won't get stuck down here, I assume we won't. It's just radiation shit going on. Special equipment is needed to drill through rocks, make the drill one shot. Yeah. This deposit allows... Oh. Where did that go? Yeah. I didn't see this. You can assign person holders are scheduled to work from 9 to 9. However, the number of hours a given alter's work depends on his emotional state. Okay. Highly motivated alters work longer, while those in bad moods will finish earlier. You can find the alter's work capacity in the number of hours he's already worked on that day, close to his portrait. Okay, cool. The estimation box tells you how much work alters should complete before the... Okay, cool. Enriched. Enrichment metal deposit allows you to mine 2 resources, metals and enriched metals. It requires scanning, building a mining outpost and connecting it. Okay. Mining this deposit is quick, but contrary to any other deposit, it's placed in an area with high levels of radiation. That will affect the health of the person working there. Okay. Enriched metals can be divided into metals and organics in refinery. So enriched metals... Okay. But I assume enriched metals are also used for some things. Okay, so... Do I just place one down? I don't know. Oh, I just straight place one down. Oh no, there's one... There's the regular... Okay, there's just a regular... Without any health risks. I see. Okay. Well, I don't have any mining deposit, mining outposts. I don't have any. I need to build them. Okay. Okay, cool. So I guess that's kind of what the infirmary's for as well. If we stick someone to work here and they start getting injured, then you can put them in the infirmary. Okay. I mean, our radiation levels are like 2.
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
Secret Alien. Right by Chris and Jack. A murderous alien hides among the crew of a space mission. Friendship will be put to the test. Is that supposed to be like an Among Us thing?
It's filled with the crew's personal items.
You found a movie? Yeah, among some other things from a cargo drop. Perhaps there's a way for you to watch it in the base. Oh, cool.
Huh. Alicorp even thought of entertainment at the base.
Oh, shit. Okay. A multi-tool. My multi-tool. A convenient set, one of a few things everyone should always have in their pocket. I used it countless times to open bottles, fix things, and, well, open more bottles. Yeah. It was a birthday present from my mum for my 18th birthday, of course. She pretended it was Father's idea, but I knew better. And a t-shirt. A torn t-shirt signed by the drummer of the Crooked Testers. Crooked or crooked? Crooked. I used to have so much fun at their gigs. For years they were competing with another local band, Liverpool Bugs. I hated anyone who listened to Liverpool Bugs, a holy war between fans. But then both bands joined forces to fight the record company that was ripping them off. Very cool. Okay, some personal effects.
This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
It's a weird thing to say you should take
things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories.
Okay, sure.
Typical corporate bullshit.
Typical. Where is that? Medium one? Okay, well there's a few organics, there's no metals though. There's a little bit here, okay. So, assignments, we see him doing this thing? Shift, outdoor. I want to see him there, doing this thing. Doing his thing. Oh yeah, there's one over there.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable.
Yeah.
only I had a tool to drill through them.
Yeah? No, it's not here. Okay. This is in the kitchen. What? Is he not motivated enough or something? Well, probably best to get... fuck's sake. Okay. Get the shallows. There's that one already got. Okay. I suppose it would be like those fast travel pylons. Might make sense to like put a fast travel pylon by these blockades, save a bit of time. But I assume they need to be attached with normal pylons. You can't just have them anywhere. And maybe a pylon like here to run between these deposits. I should have put I need to build another mining thing though. What's this? Recharge. Yeah, that's where it fast travel. Okay. Well, at 7, we're gonna run out at 8 PM. We got a bit of energy. Use up the last bit of this energy. Just grab this stuff. Tired. I can keep going on for a bit, right? Oh, no, right, shit. Socializing in the evenings. Being tired slows your work, but doesn't have an impact on your social life. You still have enough energy to socialize with. Hey, okay. Okay, they got a nice little gameplay loop forming here. I like this.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? Oh. Here's the multi-tool.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down.
Yep, I thought it might come in handy.
Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks, man.
That's right, because we got it for our 18th birthday, and we divulged, that's not the right word, diverted, when we were 19. Okay. That does make sense. Can we have a quick look at the workshop? So, 60 metals. 50 for that. Yeah, we need to set up another. Well, I need 30. But I can't find. I just like fucked myself. How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to? Oh, I know. I shouldn't have put the I shouldn't have put the organics outpost. I should have put that at the metals. I guess we're gonna have to go pick up that outpost and put it in the metal place. Yep. Okay. Well, that's kind of annoying. Should have figured that. Okay, I've got a little cool, and then Betty buys. Lucas, what do you want?
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck. We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
Can you help me?
I don't know. Still working on it. Anyway, you can help me?
I can try. I have a limited view of the surface of your planet, but there is one thing you could do.
What's that?
You have a lot of very useful tech on board that base. It's designed to overcome practically any obstacle. All you need is a properly trained crew. If you know what I mean.
More altars. Is that all you have for me?
And I did get some more
You
opinion.
still don't get it, do you? That's a lot. If it helps, I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
What's the bad news? I mean, it didn't say bad, but what's the bad news?
What's the bad news?
You didn't listen. There's no bad news. First of all, I've been informed that a rescue party is being organized.
Organized. You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dosky, please, calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
What?
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleporting.
Weird. Just got cut off at the end there. Okay. Teleport. Gets teleported. Yeah, I was thinking that, like, how far away are we? Like, I was kind of picturing, like alien level. We're, like, in cryosleep and just been, like, sent off in, like, deep space type shit going on. I don't know, maybe not, but it kind of feels that way. We're on some, like, crazy distant planet. You said there's other news. I mean, the quantum sleep, the quantum computer did was like, we just go to sleep and the quantum computer just figures out where to go, right? It's your job to ensure our safety.
I thought you were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever it sends us?
Well, it's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe. Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
Well, it feels bad for those guys that died on arrival. But, yeah. How long will that take them?
How long do you think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Wow. That long?
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm really trying to help.
Yeah, as much as I am on the side of I want to say Juan, of Jan, like, we know we work for corporations, of course there's going to be a bunch of stupid fucking red tape and it's going to take ages and it needs to be, like, signed off and blah 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 blah. You said there's other news?
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much rupidium as possible.
Now, when I'm in the middle of this shit? Because I'm worthless to you without rupidium. Yeah, I mean, once again, shined up to being on a corporate space mission thing that is specifically about finding a super rare material or mineral or whatever. So, kind of your entire purpose of being. Like, you might as well just die if you don't get the rupidium, right? That's the entire point of this expedition. So, yeah, figures.
Huh. Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without rupidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
It hasn't gotten any easier. We're getting along much better.
Yeah, we're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that.
No.
My boss put it out of my mind. That's not to mess things up even more.
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
Okay, this is feeling a lot less suspicious. This is putting my paranoia to ease. Tell me more about your boss.
Tell me more about this boss of yours. You mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mind, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You should. He saved your life, in a way.
He doesn't talk to the little people. What will happen to my alters later? Yeah, interesting, like... I mean, it's cool them coming up with their own, like, terminology or jargon with, like, alters. Also, it's interesting because it's, like, an altar. Maybe that is, like... I don't think that's really a part of it, but... It is already kind of a word, but... It's like a shortening of alternates, I guess. Right? I like it. I like it, honestly. What happens to my alters later?
What's gonna happen to my alters back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
You either really trust him or you're very good at not saying anything.
Maybe both. I'm not a natural talker.
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Oh? And how did that go?
She turned to breeding
Really?
hamsters.
Weirdly personal.
I hope you're not laughing.
Tell me more about your family. We're just gonna get into some weird personal stuff now. Cool.
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
I was the only child.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels.
Same, brother.
Anyway,
To being
no
an
time
only
to talk
child.
about families now, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A bit weird to bring up your family and stuff, but sure. Let's get on with it then.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. And wait for contact from my boss.
New life paths. Your life path has been updated and new branches and possible alterations are available. Epic. Man, I do really enjoy the writing and the voice acting and stuff so far. Very good. Allows me to feel very immersed. And I mean this whole... Oh shit. Oh wow, we can make alters from our alters? Okay. I was wondering how, like, if this is branching off here, how is it gonna represent? But no, we are altering from our alters. I mean, that really does, like, now who is the original? Because, like, this person, and especially this person, has nothing to do with us, pretty much. Like, they've got way more in common with our alter than they do with us, the original. Oh, we've made the scientist. Which is... Disciplines alters. The contemplation room. Okay, wow, it's really opened up to... We've got a lot of choices now. doctor, shrink, worker, refining enriched metals. Okay. Scientist sounds useful, botanist. I mean, the miner sounds. I really need metals right now, so miner sounds very useful. Yeah, this is definitely complicates the whole cloning thing of like I'm the original, you're just the clone. Because now this is we're cloning the clones now. We're not the original. Or is that just like, they're just a clone of a clone of a clone type of thing going on? We're still the original, and these guys just happen to be the clone of a clone. And then there's going to be clones of clones of clones or whatever. Interesting. Alright. I think we got to make the, we got to go for the miner. I kind of want to go for the scientist, but I think we go for scientist next. Because miner definitely sounds more useful, because at the moment the thing that's really holding us back is just being able to get resources. And we don't really want to waste loads of our time just mining, right? So yeah, I think that's a good idea. Because like, we don't have, like, all this stuff requires us to build stuff that we don't even have the resources for yet, so it makes more sense to go miner. Okay, so rather than cost 20, how much do we have? So 90, we got loads. Shit. Okay. We got loads. Okay, we can probably make the scientist and the miner and stuff. Okay. Thought we had enough to make one, but no. We got loads. Ooh. Okay. So, rather than getting the offer to work in the mine and rejecting it, we take him up on it. 22 years old, ending up in the mine. It's kind of a shame that hopefully I don't sound too nasally. Apologies if I do. I'll just blow my nose before I start reading, see if I can clear it. Okay, I blew my nose and nothing happened. Okay, 22, ending up in the mine. Hard to believe you agreed, ending up in the mine, like Dad. You're pretty sure he was behind that offer, but what could you do? Mum's medical bills are piling up. Besides, you're never gonna be like him. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's get a mine on it. Course analysis. Initiating branching procedure. Branching in progress. Simulating life path. Branching procedure completed. Your burn is ready. Yan miner. Interesting name to go with Yan. Yawn. Whatever. Okay. Let's see what this guy's life is like. 23, be strong for her. Hold back the tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming. A health deteriorating fast in the last months. Oh, this is the same. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate that helpless. Damn. Get your shit together, Jan. Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise that you'll make something as you keep her smelling. Okay, yeah, that's the same. Okay, this isn't. Extra shifts, 25. Yeah, this shift seems endless. You close your eyes and pause for a moment. Funny. When you get home, you wish you were back at work again. But taking extra shifts is exhausting. If only there was anything to come back to. Pressing. 27. This is pointless. You squint, but the words don't make any sense to you. You promised to get an education, but this is pointless. You'll just make a fool of yourself at the entry exams. Damn it. Taking that night shift was a stupid idea. Your head spins and you haven't eaten anything but chocolate bars since yesterday. And, 29. Who cares about risk? Well, this already seems like a bad one. Darn, that is one impressive blast. You take a deep breath. Maybe explosives is a path you should have gone down from the start. The pay is better and the risk, who cares? Finally you're doing something useful in the mine. Something not everyone can. Well. 30. Unbearable pain. It comes at you suddenly, the heat, unbearable and crushing. And the pain. The fucking pain in your arm. You try to scream, but no sound comes out. Is this the end? Oh. Gee, yeah, okay. 31. The pills don't work. You turn up the music. Did that singer always mumble like that? You can't make out the words. You stumble trying to sit back down. Shit. The pills aren't working as they should. You need to wash them down with something. Good thing there's vodka. Oh. Not going back. 33. Stop wasting your life. Stop wasting your life. Stop wasting your life. That dude, your former foreman, is insulting you. You'd hit him if you could. You can't work because you lost your arm. Not because you like to drink now and again. Everybody does. What the hell is he talking about? Is he missing an arm? What's... Weird lens flare? I don't know what's going on with that picture. 33. Nobody's mascot. Man, that guy just doesn't give up. Mining in space? That his newest idea? Disability program? No way. You ain't gonna be nobody's mascot out there. Wait. What's that he's saying? You're becoming like your old man? Get the hell out of here. Okay. 34. Like the old man. You ain't nothing like Dad. So why can't you forget what that asshole said to you? He doesn't know shit about you. How hard you tried to keep that promise. Forget. That's exactly what Dad would say. Okay. Maybe you could give it a go. But can you drop the booze and meds completely? Project Dolly. 35. It's happening. You must be mad to be doing this. A miner with no hand? With a history of substance abuse going to space? This can't end well. No, that sounds like a questionable choice. To send somebody without an arm. But okay, I feel like you would probably be rejected. I feel like there's not many like astronauts who are missing a limb, but I mean, maybe they'll take the free. No, it's not free, is it? They'll take the cheap labor or whatever. Well, let's go meet Mr. Miner. Oh. He's just hanging out. Give Molly some...
Is it me, or does it sound a bit artificial?
What, the sheep? Okay, well, let's see what this guy... Oh shit! Okay, it actually takes time. There's an actual progress meter. Well, okay, cool, dope. I kind of like that there's an actual progress meter and it doesn't just happen immediately. Like I was saying, I think that first bit with the technician and everything was just kind of the tutorial, like introducing all the mechanics to us, because everything's opened up a lot more now. Just socializing the evenings. But yeah, movies. You found a movie among some other things from a cargo. Perhaps there's a way for you to watch it. Alright, we need that. That, rec set or whatever it's called. Life plans. Okay. Well, let's go to bed. Man, what a great game. What a cool game. Nice. Well, I think I'll end it there. Probably a good place. My nose is... Actually, I think it's clearing up now. Typical. But... It says it's already longer than past 3 hours, so... I think this is a good place, but... I feel like this is always a good, what's the... Good combination? Good... God, I'm so bad with words, honestly. It's a good sign,
Hey, man.
of...
We talk.
It's a good sign that a game is good, is when the first video I make on it is a long one, because it means that I'm just really enjoying playing it. And honestly, I would keep playing it, but it's quite late, and like I said, my nose not ideal, especially when there's a bunch of dialogue stuff to read, for it to be actually not sound nasally and stuff. I mean, I don't know how much it comes through the mic, but I can hear it in my own voice, so I imagine it comes through somewhat. But that's been The Alters. And I thought I'd like this game, but I'm really into it. I really like it. There's a lot of interesting mechanics. The writing is really good. The voice acting is good. Like, I really wasn't expecting The Alters to have, like, this entire alternate life path with, like... And yeah, I mean, I think that's a good showcase of the good writing. Is, like, actually having all this alternate timeline stuff going on. Or, like, yeah, I suppose alternate timeline. Where it's the same but different, and then having to come up with dialogue of, like, these people that are the same but just slightly different, and it's cool. It's a cool idea, and they've actually made it work. Actually makes sense. The base building stuff is cool. Like, it's open-ended enough while still having, like, a direction and a story, and, like, an actual goal, and it's not just open-ended type of thing going on. I like the sci-fi, you know, it's that sort of, like, gritty, hard sci-fi, realistic. Very cool, while still having, like, you know, these, like, glass panels and stuff and monitors and everything. Like the spacesuit is a great example. Like, it's a spacesuit, but then it's got, like, a glass panel in front of his face to have, like, a HUD element, which is very cool. But yeah, I think that's all I want to say. Great game, very cool. It's not all that expensive either. It's like 20 quid. Maybe I'll have a quick little peek. It's pretty cheap though. No, it's 30 quid. I've got it on offer though. But 30 quid, like, very reasonably priced. You know, it's not some stupid 70 quid overpriced AAA game. Like this, I don't know. Yeah, great game. Honestly, the rise of indie games and, like, AA games and stuff like that. Fuck AAA games, dude. Some good shit. And, like, the graphics are really good as well. there's a tiny bit of jank to it. I definitely like the animations are a little janky and stuff, but it's not janky. It's not so janky that it's a motion breaker or anything like that. I mean, I assume this is in Unreal, and that's why the faces and stuff look so good. But it looks really good. Quite impressed with the graphics. But I think I'm definitely gonna do more of this. So look out for more of this, and we'll meet Jan. Yeah, I keep wanting to say Juan. Jan Minor in the next one. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice time. Take care of yourself. Do all that good stuff. See ya. Take care. Bye. Bye.